Alright guys, welcome to my rundown of the new Valgeuro map in Ark. So first of all, I'm gonna show you my sort of like a hidden base for a starter build. So on a PvP server, you need to be hidden. The redwoods, the location I've actually set, it's actually very close to the resources I need for a starter. So take a good look at the GPS coordinates and the map location. I'll be fast traveling around the pre-built bait spots that I have, so that I can show you where to get the resources you need. Alright, the first thing we should go is the swamp. The swamp area is where I get my explant seeds. You can also get the rest of your stuff from there. So, but my priority is to get explant seeds to get my explant growing. After I change to a new base with planned defenses. So here's the map coordinates and the map location. So this is a boosted server, a single player boosted server. So if you see if you see me harvesting a lot of materials, please take it with a pinch of salt. The official servers it will be a lot lower, right? Okay, the next location will be the Beaver Dams. There are 3 to 4 locations on the whole map with Beaver Dams, but this is the one that is relatively closest to me, so that's the reason why I chose this area. Okay, as you can see you already see a couple of beavers and the Beaver Dam. So let's head over. For those people who are new to Ark, you can actually have a look at this and see what you can get inside a Beaver Dam. And of course, the most important things are the cementing paste. So I'll be traveling to the next location if the beaver can leave me alone. Oh my god. Alright, you also can see me flying because I'm using admin commands to make my life easier. Yep, so this is the beach area. This is the area where you will find organic polymer. Yes. You can also find penguins in this map, but it's a bit far from me. It's at the ice area and it's too cold. So the beach area is the next best area to actually get organic polymer. Depending on the population, this might get grabbed up pretty quickly, but it should be enough for you to sustain a new base. Okay, so the next area we're going to is where you will get your tames, or one of the most important tame for a starter. Alright, this is the RG Mountain, or I name it RG Mountain. Things you can get here are obsidian, metal, and RGs. Okay, the RG is the second flyer tame that you should get when you come into a new PvP server. Alright, this is the obsidian. Of course, you need a metal pickaxe for all this, huh? And metal. Alright, let's have a look. And that is the RG. Level 145, pretty good. But of course, this is a single player, doesn't really matter how I can spawn in anything if I want to. But official, you can actually find some RGs here. This is where they spawn. That's an Anki, which we already have at our base location, so there's no need to come over here to actually tame one. It's very tedious to walk that thing over. Right, so let's go on to the next location. Okay, this is also the beach area, but it's further up nearer to our base. Okay, this is where we will actually get oil and pearls. There's not a lot, but like what I say, this is a starter build where you can actually get your things started and probably move to a newer base when you have enough resources for turrets and stuff. So silica pearls for electronics, and some saddles, which you don't need now, and oil. So let's move on. Yeah, I have a lot of base scattered around, so I have to search for them one by one. I'm not going to all the bits. Some of them contains like places which will be in another episode I'll show you lah. To the aberration underground, the brood mother. Okay, this is the second mountain. Okay, this mountain is nearer to us and it has all the resources that we need. Okay, RG, obsidian, crystal, and metal. But of course, this Redwood is actually a very hot area lah, where there's a lot of traffic. So that's why it's not very recommended to come here. And because Valgeuro is a very new map, and I can see like an average of 30 to 40 people. Alright, there's a random Quetzal spawn, there's a standard Redwood spawn, and of course DRGs. And like what I'm saying, is dangerous here for PvP here in the PvP zone, so just be careful when you come here, right? Redwoods basically is a very dangerous zone. So there's a lot of stuff. There's like Troodons, there's like Microraptors, there's like Palovias, there's like the Tyler Calo, which basically once you get hit by them, you're dead. You're stunned. They stun you, they do a lot of shit. Basically, you're dead. Redwood is not a good area to actually live in. It's dangerous, but with risk comes greater rewards. Right, this is the area where you can get sap. Normally, we don't need sap, but if you are thinking about getting honey, getting sap, you might be able to tame up snails, which is good for your cementing base, and you don't have to go to the Beaver Dams because it's always contested. So this is just a simple thing I just built out of pillars and ladder, wooden pillar and wooden ladder. Around 13 to 14 high. Oh, okay. Okay, this is a stupid bug. Alright, so let's climb up again. So it's around 13 to 14 pillar, 13 to 14 ladders, of course. Then with the tree sap, you can come and collect the tree sap. Here you go. Only the big trees, like the thick redwood trees, can be harvested. The sap can be only harvested from them, not the small ones. The small one can be chopped down for thatch wood. Right, so let's go on to the next zone. Okay, this will be the metal zone, the metal farming zone. Metal is one of the most essential and basic materials you need. Sorry, resources that you need. So here is one of the spawns. It's very near our base. And here you go, metal. Of course, remember this is a boosted server, you don't get so much metal per hit. So in official, with the events like 2 times gathering or 3 times gathering, probably 2 times gathering, oh, random sheep. So sheep is very important for your taming because you will need it. Exponentially important because you will need it for your first or second land tame, which is gonna be your meal and your fighter at the same time. So keep a mental note. Right, this area will be the second metal area. Okay, there's not a lot here, probably around 4 to 5 nodes, but it's enough for you for your starter base. Right, on the left you can see my setup for a single player. It's just testing out stuff. Right, metal, very safe here. Most of them herbivores. So randomly you'll get some palovias and stuff, but yeah, you seldom see carnivores. In front there's a lake. There's nothing under the lake. I went under it. I didn't see anything of interest. So yeah. Okay, the next area is the new Dinoculus. I have no idea how do I pronounce this, but these are the new dinos. Okay, the nest is actually covered with bones and it looks like a normal wyvern nest. Yeah, but yeah, this is where you get it. It's called a Dinoculus plateau. Yep, check the coordinates. it's all around this area called the Chalk Hills, which you see the mountains are actually white in color. Right, you can actually, okay, you get the egg from here and you can hatch it like any other dinos. It's already fertilized. You cannot breed them together as of now. Might never know in the next update though. Right, the last area we are in is the crystal. Okay, if you think you need a lot more crystals for your C4, you can come over to this area. It's relatively far. It's not recommended until you get an RG, because by land it's accessible, but it's very far away and it's very dangerous. There's Allosauruses, there's that new dino, there's Rexes. There's a whole lot of things that will make you regret coming here by land. So it's better for you to wait for your RG first, then you come over to this area. Alright, that's all. Thanks a lot.